Hey yo, this is Dash, and I'm out at my wife's Camwear? Yes, Camwear. Hopefully, I'm out at my wife's Camwear propane grill. We've had this grill for probably 4 years, maybe at least 3, maybe going on 4 years, and it seems to be a common problem that the propane tubes and the heat deflectors, or whatever they're called, have just kind of rusted and rotted away. This grill seems to have a problem keeping moisture out, and when you cook and do whatever in there, it seems it all just sits inside of this grill and it doesn't go anywhere. So the tubes that are in here are dead. One of them pretty much cracked and crumpled completely away. So today I am going to be replacing all 4 tubes, all 4 of the propane burner tubes and the diffuser covers. So I went on Amazon. Actually, because this is a Camwear, I went to Sears and got a universal repair kit, and that was the first one that I got. They only had one in the Sears closest to me, so then I went on Amazon and got 4 universal tubes and then 3 of the burner covers, or the heat diffusers. So I'm kind of glad that I was able to go to Sears and get the, excuse me. So I was kind of glad that I was able to go to Sears and get that other diffuser. I'm gonna just pretty much not really take it apart, but I'm gonna set you up on a tripod. Watch me work. Yep. All right, so I'm back out at the grill. Before I get started, I figured I would kind of tell you, show you what's going on. So this is my wife's grill, and here's the inside. These are the heat shield, or the heat deflectors. That little piece right there is all that's left of the tube. Give me a second. Oh, before I got in too deep and too dirty with this, I wanted to show you the pieces that I got. Universal stainless steel tube burner, fits, yada yada, multiple pieces. So everything that I need should be right in there. And then the small heat tent. Hopefully this one works out and it is wide enough. It looks like it's, I don't know, maybe it'll fit in there, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be all right. And then I do also have in this bag, there's another piece of part, char whirl. It's like the whole set. Everything, this is a combo pack. It comes with everything, the tube burner and the heat tent, as well as all the other components and pieces that are needed. So hopefully, between that and that bag and these things over here, I have everything that I need to replace this. Before I forget, and before you ask, or you know, well, why did it get like this? I have no idea. We do have a cover for it. See the cover right there, and I do use it. It doesn't seem like, or what I think might be happening is some of the water might be getting underneath of the grill, and it kind of pulls up, like it runs down and gets stuck underneath of the cover. And then once it gets stuck underneath the cover, it's just like a water cycle where, you know, it goes up into the clouds and then it condensates and comes back down. So I think that's kind of how all the moisture gets kind of stuck in here. So what I might want to do is look into a new grill cover. All right. Now the next part, I figured I could ask about this too, is how do I know when I need to change the grill tubes? I'll show you. Okay. Hopefully you can see how back here there's just a little bit more flame. You can see it a little better over here. The flame for the most part is underneath the grill tent, but the flame is popping out at the back, and I'll show you why. All right, so as I was saying, I wanted to show you, here's some more indications that the grill tubes are bad. See how there's a crack there and there's a crack crack there. All right. And what's happening, hopefully you can see this and it's coming out on camera, the burners are all doing well up until there, and then there's a hot spot, and it creates a hot spot all along the same part. Oh, look at that one too. It creates a hot spot because there's more gas escaping from there, and it's a problem. So that's how you know when your burner isn't burning even and there's a hot spot, be it the front, the back, whatever. And like I said, here's a piece of the other one that completely disintegrated. So at this point, I am actually going to, hopefully these aren't too hot. They're not too bad. I'm going to get the igniters off, and then I'll get the tubes out, and then I'm gonna clean up all inside of here, vacuum it out, things like that. One down. All right, so I consider that success. It's taken me 27 minutes or almost a half an hour to get to this point where I have this one burner going, and it's going. So I call it a success. I kind of learned, obviously you saw I had to get the drill and use this drill bit to get it to the point where I could do what else I need to do. But proof of concept, it works. Actually, while I have that there, I might as well open up one of these. Oh boy. And it's smaller. We'll see if this or how this works out. There's some, there they are, some screws and some wing nuts in here. I'll get those in there and I'll get that on, button this up. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this fixed. And when I come back, this will all be done. All right, there you are. All for oh, actually, I forgot one of the clips in here. So, as Murphy's Law would have it, the first tube took me a half an hour. The last 3 took me half an hour total. Come on. Light. There it is. It's kind of windy and it's not helping my cause, and it's cold out here, so I'm starting this up primarily to warm my hands up. Next thing I have to do is to put these tents on, heat shields rather, and I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that and call it a day. Alright, so here's the finished product basically, and what I didn't realize until I got to like the 3rd one is this thing says small heat tent. I'm probably gonna go and look and see if I can find a large heat tent. I see this is 4 inches wide. By the looks of this, it looks like I need something that's probably 5 inches wide, and maybe even longer than that. But I think I'm gonna take a trip to like Lowe's or Home Depot, or even Walmart. I don't know. I'm gonna go somewhere local where I can pick up the things and hold them in my hand and see if I can find them. But for all intents and purposes, so far, I think I'm pretty good to go. I don't know. See, these little vents here are kind of bugging me out because that's just obviously space for drippings and whatever else to get down into. And if the drippings get down into there, that's going to create flare-ups and things like that. So I'm going to look for some bigger, longer tents and go from there. But for now, I'm going to call this project done. I know what I need to get to fix it. The tubes were the main part, and honestly enough, I could probably get I could put the original pieces back on here, and I might just do that because they're pretty beat up. And you can see right here where this is the main heat effector zone, I guess, from that one and those jets in the back, where it's just all the heat cycles, it just kills it. So I think I might just put these back on here for now, and so there's better coverage, especially for those things back there. And I'll see if my wife is gonna cook something for dinner. All right, thanks again for watching. If you have any questions about how to use a grill, how to grill, just questions period, leave a question in the comment below and I will do my best to try and answer it for you.